The glorious Goodwood starts on Tuesday in the UK, over 5 days, Tuesday through Saturday. Going to have a look through a couple of races on the Tuesday card to kick things off on day one. The first of them is the 140, race 1 on the card. 5 furlong class 2, 4-year-olds and up, 0 to 105, 30k to the winner. There's 2 that we've got here at double figure odds that we think are worthwhile backing. The first of them that we're going to highlight is the 11 Designer. Goes around at $13 at the moment. By Pearl Secret, the cheap son of Compton Palace, is capable of getting a good sprinter out of a Not Now Cato mare. Comes into this 4th up for this season off a 6-week freshen into this. The run that we're going to go on is the first up effort at the start of the season back on the 21st of April at Bath, over 5 furlong on good to soft. In listed company when it was 4th, beaten 2 3/4 by Happy Romance. The form coming out of this race stacks up fairly strongly to suggest this one's in well here. Happy Romance, as I said, was the winner, but it's the form of those finishing around it. Designer was beaten 2 3/4, Get Ahead beaten 2 1/4, and also Fast Response, Bonnie Angel, and Sampers 7 give good lines back to Designer to suggest it's well placed here. The 3rd horse home come out and won at listed level 2 starts later at Haydock, and then 2nd in a Group 2 at Chantilly. The 5th horse home finishing just behind the one that we like here. The start prior was 2nd, wide margin behind the Dream in a listed race prior, since 2nd in a listed race at Chester. The 6th horse home lightly raced Improver by Harry Angel, 2 from 9 winner. Last season was good in group company, only beaten 2 lengths by Barefoot Angel in a Group 3 after winning a couple on end in good style, including a good class 2 at Doncaster as a 2-year-old. And the 7th horse home, Sampers 7, came out, was only beaten 1.5 by Novello next time out, which is a good form line back to this race, giving a line back to Novello and the likes. So that's the first of them that we feel can run a decent race here, in the form of the 11 Designer, currently 13.0. The other one that we're interested in backing is the 4, the Kingman 5-year-old gelding out of a Shamadal mare Entity. Well placed here, existing. Gets a important gear change first time. Comes into this off the back of a pretty long preparation this time in work. But if we go and have a look at the form of this one, it's back here at Haydock, 2nd start for this season when it was 4th, beaten 2 1/4 by Dramatised in a Group 2 at Haydock that hints at ability. Then went to a Group 1 at Ascot, beaten only 5 1/4. Failed 9th of 10 in a Group 3 next time out. And then raced near side but was held up in the rear when it was 5th behind the big board, which is another good form line for this. And then Total Forgive last run when reared at the start and lost many lengths. The important gear change may see it race a little bit closer here to the front end or get away from the gates better. This 4th in the Group 2 back at Haydock on the 27th of May was very good. The form around it coming out of that with Living the Dream 3rd, Mitbahi in 5th, and also Happy Romance in 6th. Gives some good lines back to this race to suggest it can be competitive here. Currently 19.0. That's the other one that we want to be backing. Off a good mark of 100, down from 103 when it was earlier this preparation. But now back in handicap company, well placed, and a serious chance here. So the 2 that we want to be backing are the 4 existent, 19.0. Obviously, you're going to get better on the exchanges. And the 11 Designer, 13.0. Nibble at both of them on an each-way basis for a result across the race. Mild to medium confidence betting race. And that is the 140 from Goodwood on Tuesday. Thanks.